It's the Diamond K Show, sometimes controversial but always authentic. The Diamond K Show is a music insider's view into the world of business and entertainment, hosted by writer, director, and music entrepreneur, yours truly, Diamond K. Hola, people, hola. Thank you for tuning in, thank you for logging on, and thank you for listening to the Diamond K Show. Spread the word, y'all. I post new content daily at ustreamradio.com. Today's show is sponsored by YouAreNotTheFatherBook.com. Read the struggles I faced before and after finding out the 7-year-old boy I was raising was not my own. Digital, paperback, and audio versions are available right now at YouAreNotTheFatherBook.com. With that being said, let's get into today's show. Welcome to the Diamond K Show here on UstreamRadio.com. Today we will be joined by MAM Records' own Blizzard. The rapper will talk about his album and so much more. Let me bring him on the line right now. Hello, who's this?
Hey, what's going on, Diamond K? It's Blizzard, man.
What's going on, Blizzard?
Not much, man. Grinding, working hard, making things happen.
Absolutely. So, we got a lot to talk about, and I want to jump right in, actually. Where did you grow up?
East side of Baltimore, right by where the Memorial Stadium used to be at.
Oh, absolutely. I know the area very well.
Grand Mount, Old York area. Yeah.
Yeah. So what? Tell us about your childhood.
Childhood, basically growing up, I would say all females. You feel me? I grew up with my mother, grandmother, and my sisters. Luckily, I had some, tough cousins to toughen me out a little bit. Yeah. I grew up playing sports. Played basketball for rec centers, played basketball for schools. And I fell in love with music as well. So, that's basically what it is between sports and music. That was my childhood.
Right. What are your earliest musical memories?
My earliest music memories is just making music out of anything. Like, I used to always like playing the drums, so I would always like just make a drum set out of anything, out of shoe boxes, pots and pans, and things like that at a very young age.
And when did hip hop come into play as a fan?
Hip hop came into play at like around the same time at a young age, with Tupac, Biggie, and things like that. And growing up, I used to always rap on the tape recorder and the karaoke machine. So it was always there, and then I just fell in love with it.
Yeah. So how did it come about that you started to take the music serious as far as performing and getting on stage and stuff?
I would say like maybe in the early stages, like maybe like around the 10th, 11th grade year, like maybe at the basketball season, I just started, like I said, started rapping on the karaoke and tape recorder machines. And then it just, one thing led to the next. I started linking up with different people and networking. And that's when I started, performing. I used to be in a youth group called Precision Youth Power Program, where basically the manager at the time was Darren Williams. He basically took kids out of like negative situations and put them in positive situations, like as far as like performing and being on radio and taking trips and things like that and being on TV. So I would say around that time, like around 10th, 11th grade.
Right. So Baltimore is I guess during that time, Baltimore was really a club music type of town, dance music for our listeners outside of Baltimore. How hard was it for you to to make a name for yourself as far as hip hop, coming from a town like Baltimore?
I would just say you gotta take the good with the bad. You gotta take the good feedback, the bad feedback. And growing up in this city, you feel me? I looked up to local rappers as well as like Molly Man, Boss Man, Scar Abba, Old Gone, and things like that. Like I looked up to them and saw their passion and how strong they was going with it. So, that kind of motivated me and, things like that.
How would you describe your music to somebody who's never heard it before?
I would say I have a versatile style. Most of my music do be about females or, life situations, partying and things like that. I don't make music that pertains to like, murdering people and things like that because I'm not that type of person. So I keep it real and true to myself and, I put it out to the world.
Absolutely. So let's talk about how did you link up with MAM Records?
Man, I known Jay for a while. I've actually was with like a couple groups, not labels, but like just groups, just things like that. And Jay used to always see me, and he always, gave me encouragement. He always gave me feedback from shows. And every time I see him, he was like, I got a contract over here with your name on it. But, it took some time. I had to go through some things for myself to really realize that, Jay definitely had my best interest and things like that for real.
Right.
I mean, it's been I'd say about 3-4 years
that y'all been riding together. Absolutely. Tell us the story behind your album.
Oh, basically it goes like, I would say before the album, I had 3 mixtapes out. Actually, the album was going to be a mixtape, but Jay said, no, let's make this all original. Let's make it an album. So I figured, what better way to introduce myself as a more progressive artist than to talk about my life. So that's where the title comes from, Blizzard Presents 1986. I was born on April 23rd, 1986. And if you look at the cover has Memorial Stadium in the background, which is the area I live in, and things like that.
Okay, how and how can people get the album?
Right now we still waiting for it to be on iTunes.
Okay.
I actually have a listening party this Wednesday where you can get a copy at Hot Topic Lounge off of Urban Avenue.
Okay.
I'm gonna have a couple copies then. So I mean I should have like hard copies next week. Couple things happened, but I just wanted to make sure that everything was as perfect as can be before I release it. So we definitely in go mode though.
Definitely. Let's take a quick break. If you're just tuning in, UStreamRadio.com, the Diamond K Show, and our special guest Blizzard. We want to get to one of your songs and then come back and chop it up some more. Okay?
Gotcha.
All right, stay tuned, y'all. We are back on the Diamond K Show here on UStreamRadio.com. Yours truly, Diamond K, and I'm joined by Blizzard. That was special to me.
Special to me, yeah.
Absolutely. Very, very sexy radio joint right there.
Appreciate it.
It sounds like springtime.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about that song. How did that come about?
I would just say the producer behind the beat, Rude Rice, actually we was in a studio session and I heard the beat and then I just was like, this that type of song where you talk about somebody being special to you. And then Rude was like, well, how about you throw Brooke on there? And I known Brooke Love for a while too, and like we been supposed to work on something, and that's how. Week after that, we was in the studio together, and we made it all together.
Definitely. Shout out to her, and definitely shout out to Rube as well.
Yeah.
As far as the album, let's talk about some of the features on there. Who can we expect on this album?
Got you. I got Finesse the LMC on there. I have Hello Rello. A producer I've known for a while, Max Beats. My cousin on there as well, Mia Monet. Rude Rice on there as well, singing on there. Brooke Love on the single. And I don't have that many features on there because I wanted to kind of make it personal. So
that makes sense.
But I have a few. Yeah, I definitely have a few features on there because I'm like used to like doing my mixtapes. Like almost every song was a feature. So I just wanted to, step out of that box and give the people more Blizzard.
Yeah, and you have to do that.
Right.
Do you? I mean, I know you may not want to answer this, but do you have a favorite song on the new project?
Oh man. Right now my favorite song would be Nintendo featuring Hello Rello. That song is basically just talking about how life life was, simple back then when we used to play Nintendo, things like that. So that's one of my favorites right now. But the whole album is like, I don't have a song that I don't like. And, I'm not just saying that because it's my music. It's just, it's crazy. Like,
I definitely know how that is. We touched on it a little bit earlier. What are your thoughts on Baltimore's hip hop scene right now?
I would say it's coming together. Like, people are taking things more seriously. They're not just making music and just putting it out there and not having the paperwork and things behind it, as far as copyrights and like ASCAP and things like that. And people are more so working together, putting their egos to the side and working together and things like that. I mean, it still definitely has some work to do, but it's moving in the right direction, I would say.
Right. What would you say is the biggest thing holding the growth of the music scene back here? Like, is there like one thing or two things that you can say is like, if these things change, then things will open up more?
Just advice and feedback. It's like I would say some people think that they know everything. Not saying that they don't know everything, but it's like they don't want to take no advice from another person. And you never know what that person could be saying could help you in the long run as well. So I would just say just taking more advice and feedback from people. Like giving people a chance to, say something, I would say.
Absolutely. I mean, and that's a good answer. That's a good answer. As far as you, what else can, in 2014, what else can your fans look forward to from you?
Right now I got a couple shows out of town, so I'm looking to, I love Baltimore to death, but I'm looking to touch the whole world. So I plan on traveling this year, having more visuals, more music videos, and just being out there and networking as much as I can with as many people as I can in and out of town. So just look for more Blizzard to be out there, more open, and things like that.
Absolutely. How can people get in touch with you via social media?
You can hit me up on Twitter at BeMoreBlizz, Instagram Blizzard86, Facebook Terrence Blizzard. Yep, that's my real name. If you want to book me or for features, you can hit me up at bookblizzard86@gmail.com as well. So I'm looking to work with any and everybody. So I mean, hopefully
that's good.
I'll be working with some people. You know what I'm saying?
That's good. And you said it a couple times. Networking is so important in the entertainment business. And that's what
I would
it's
say
all
like
about.
that's how I kind of progressed with things. Is like I wasn't scared to like network with people. I wasn't scared to go to a show even if I wasn't performing, just to show my face and things like that. And go to like these little hip hop summits and things that people be having, things like that.
Absolutely. Once again, the listening party goes down on this Wednesday. Shout the place out again.
Hot Topic Lounge. Hold on, let me see. I gotta find that address. Album listening party is this Wednesday at Hot Topic Lounge, 4217 Urban Avenue. It's from 8 p.m. to 12 a.m. I'm also be performing a couple songs as well. And as far as that, I got a lot of shows coming up. This Friday, I got Show Paparazzi with Corey Guns, Boss Man, Sonny Reds. So shouts out to Prophet for that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Definitely, no doubt. Anything else you want to say before we get out of here?
Just look forward to hearing more about Blizzard. The album, it should be out this week. It should be online in a couple days. Just definitely give it a chance. And that's about it. I'm looking forward to, keep moving and progressing with this music as far as I can go and helping people alongside the way.
Absolutely, and that's what it's about. And I mean, you got such a positive attitude, and I definitely wish you nothing but success and more success.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate you having me. I'm here anytime you need me. I appreciate it.
Absolutely, no problem. And I definitely got a couple things coming up, so I'm definitely going to hit you up about that.
Yes, sir.
All right. Yours truly, Diamond K. I'm going to close this thing out. I definitely want to thank Blizzard for calling in and touching base with us and everybody here at UStreamRadio.com. Make sure you pick up his album on iTunes. Definitely. And hit him up on Twitter at BeMoreBlizz. Tomorrow we will be joined by, let me say it like this. We'll be joined by a porn star. So I'll say it that way. But definitely, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for logging on. And, of course, all of our interviews and shows are available live and on demand at UStreamRadio.com. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
If you're listening to us on iTunes or Stitcher Radio, please take a moment to give us a 5-star rating or review. We love the feedback. If you're on YouTube, click the like button. Here at Ustream Radio, we bring you exciting programming absolutely free of charge. Log on to UStreamRadio.com today. Thank you for listening, y'all.